Bobby and the Sleepy Storm. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house on the edge of a quiet forest, there lived a boy named Bobby. Bobby loved sunny days, warm winds, and the soft hum of nature all around him. But there was one thing Bobby didn't like at all: storms. One evening, as the sky darkened and the wind began to pick up, Bobby heard the first rumble of thunder. It was just like every other storm he had ever experienced. The wind howled through the trees, the rain splattered against the windows, and the thunder cracked loudly in the sky. Bobby's heart raced with fear. "Mom, I'm scared," Bobby called as he ran to his mother, who was sitting by the fireplace. His mother smiled gently and gave him a warm hug. "Oh, Bobby, don't be afraid. The storm is just nature's way of resting." "Resting?" Bobby asked, his eyebrows scrunched in confusion. "But it's so loud." "Yes," his mom explained. "Storms are a way for nature to take a deep breath and rest. Just like we sleep at night to recharge, the storm helps the earth rest, too. It might be loud and a little frightening, but it's all part of the cycle of nature." Bobby wasn't so sure. He had always seen storms as something scary and dangerous, not something peaceful. But his mom had an idea. "Why don't you try something? Close your eyes, listen to the storm, and imagine you're the storm. Feel the wind blowing through you, the rain falling all around you, and the thunder rumbling inside your chest. Can you feel the storm resting too?" Bobby hesitated, but decided to give it a try. He closed his eyes and took a deep breath. He could hear the storm outside, its howling wind and thunder shaking the walls of the house. But as he focused, something strange happened. He didn't feel scared anymore. Instead, he started to imagine the storm as part of something bigger, something peaceful. The wind wasn't frightening. It was like a lullaby, whispering softly through the trees. The rain wasn't a loud crash, but a gentle patter, like raindrops tapping a peaceful rhythm on the roof. The thunder wasn't angry, but a deep rumble, like a sleepy giant turning over in its dreams. With each passing minute, Bobby felt more and more relaxed. It was as if the storm itself was reminding him that rest, even in the form of a storm, was necessary for everyone. And just like this storm, Bobby could also rest and recharge. As the storm slowly began to fade and the rain softened, Bobby's fear had turned into curiosity. He felt calm and peaceful, surrounded by the soothing sounds of nature. He opened his eyes and looked out the window. The storm was still there, but it didn't seem so frightening anymore. It was just nature taking a break. "Mom, the storm wasn't so bad after all," Bobby said, smiling, "and it was kind of peaceful." His mom nodded and kissed him on the forehead. "That's right, Bobby. Sometimes it's in the quietest moments that we find the most peace. The storm helped the earth rest, and now it's time for you to rest too." Bobby snuggled into his bed, pulling his favorite blanket close. He could still hear the soft sound of the rain, like a lullaby, as he drifted off to sleep. The storm was no longer something to fear, but a gentle reminder that sometimes we all need a little rest. And from that night on, every time Bobby heard a storm in the distance, he would smile. He knew that storms weren't something to be afraid of. They were just nature's way of resting. And just like the storm, he could embrace those quiet moments too.